Good evening, Chairman and members of this committee. My name is Michel Alas. I am a community member and worker with the Rhode Island Center for Justice. I am concerned about the safety and security of Rhode Island public schools, and I am here in opposition of HB 8310. As a community volunteer working in Rhode Island public schools, I have witnessed 11, 12, and 13-year-olds watch their peers be arrested. I have seen the impact that has on the students observing, effectively normalizing the militarization of their schools. Students of color are 3 times more likely to be arrested when there is a police officer at their school. This is a fact, and everybody here has already told you that fact. If we put SROs in every school in Rhode Island, as HB 8310 requires, students of color are going to be most at risk. You've heard this time and time again from the witnesses here. And given what we know about the police scene at Uvalde, where there were over 100 police officers on scene who did nothing, what makes you think that having 2 SROs on every Rhode Island school campus is going to keep our students safe, when there were over 100 at Uvalde and they could not stop the 19 deaths of innocent children? I urge the General Assembly to be preventative instead of reactive. You have heard from many Rhode Island public school students, and you will hear from more, who oppose stationing police officers in school. Their needs should be the most important factor in deciding how to make a school truly safe for all students. Instead of stationing police officers at every school, I urge you to invest in restorative justice practices, and if you don't know what that means, look it up. As students, we have been calling for this for many years. HB 8310 ignores the research showing that SROs not only fail to keep our students safe, but cause threats inside the schools. I urge you to vote no on House Bill H310, and instead, I encourage you to consider the 70-page proposal of the Providence Alliance for Student Safety, for Student Vision, 70 pages. I'm going to leave this with the committee clerk so that you can all read it, that has hard evidence that considers the well-being of students first and foremost, including restorative justice practices, counselors in schools, and more mental health resources for students, and upgrades to our school facilities, not stationing police officers in schools. Thank you very much.
And thank you very much for your testimony.